Hey guys, I am going live really quick. I got some questions about how we're using LinkedIn effectively, and so I thought I'd do a quick Ask Jutta live. So first and foremost, we use this incredibly successfully, and I can't share everything, and I won't, but I'll definitely give you some good tidbits while I'm actually working on it, because that was another thing I have to jump on and do some work on it. So everyone wants to use LinkedIn right now to drive leads and sales and get appointments, and we do that too. Not gonna lie, there's a way we do it, but we do take it advanced. I've kind of got like the customer value journey here behind me. It's upside down for a company, and I think I've got one. If I could spin my camera, got one way up there too. I've got these things all over my place. You do have to consider where somebody is in that customer journey. So I'll tell you first and foremost. Let me bring up my thing here. Let's see, LinkedIn. Bring up some screens for you to see. Make them bigger because you don't need to see my face. You need to be all up in my business like that. But what I am looking at, let's see. So I've got LinkedIn right here. A nice clear inbox, which is nice, but of course that's like at 4 o'clock at the end of the day. LinkedIn Navigator is pretty essential to what we're doing. By the way, in case you didn't know, the LinkedIn Navigator mailbox is completely different than the LinkedIn Navigator box. So this is the paid version of LinkedIn, and we do use this. Oh my God, I got to 81. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sorry, that is like, I couldn't get past 79 when we were working with Marcus Murphy, who's on the board of LinkedIn and over at Digital Marketer, and I just hit 81. That makes me super happy. Basically, LinkedIn, and just complete side note, LinkedIn is rewarding you for your behavior when you do the things that they like. Let's put up over here LinkedIn and Meetup so that everyone knows what we're kind of talking about. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're leveraging a lot of different things. We're using in-mails, we're using connection requests, we are sending out messages to the people that we're already connected to. We're all looking to that ideal client, that customer avatar that really works. We're tagging them as people that we want, like who we have our members tagged, we have our partners tagged as, what do they call them? When you go over here in the Sales Navigator, you can save them as a lead. And so we have them different ones. So if they're partnered in their own list for the different types of products that we're selling, each one of those has a list. Our members have a list separate for them. But basically, this just creates a feed where I can comment on certain people really fast, right? That are assuming they're posting updates and stuff to LinkedIn and using it actively, which is great for B2B. The other one that we're going to be seeing is, we tried appointments, we've tried driving the lead magnets, we tried under value. Some of that works, but we found that works really, really well is driving them to Meetup. So instead of just having not even Eventbrite, not having a landing page, so Book Like a Boss will do groups. That's not the same. Meetup seems to take some of the friction away. It takes some of the anxiety that it's a pitch fest. We've done a couple of other things to change this so it looks much more like a networking event, not a sales event. We do Facebook Live them. People have already learned the value of my content, that I'm always constantly adding value. So there's some of this other stuff that's getting in there. Obviously, any one tiny little tactic is not the end all be all, right? This is an overall strategy. And I've been building this for several years at this point. So we have this particular event, and I am going to actually copy paste it over here. I'm going to open my email because, like I said, I am kind of working here at the same time. But one of my team members needs some links. So Tuesday, I've got some links here. Next Tuesday and Thursday, filters only. All right, so like I said, I'm still working. You just get the benefit of hearing me kind of talk. So every Tuesday, we are holding a networking event because those are traditional and people are already looking for those in the neighborhood. We even changed the name of the meetup group to, so our company is Business Growth Networker. Not work. We added ERS at the end in North Dallas, Addison, because that is the neighborhood in the Dallas area that we're in. And then we bring speakers in. So I try to make it very stressed out that we are actually educating people. It's not just a networking group. And then I've got all the details of, who is speaking. So some of the work that I need to do, I'm going to go over here. I've got that one situated. This one, I don't quite have all the information. I'll be the first one to admit that I am terrible about getting all of the speaking stuff in here. Scott Schilling has already spoke. Let me actually go ask Scott, what are you speaking about Tuesday after next? All right, let's get some information from Scott. But the other thing that I want to tell you is one, we fill the house. So that's been really nice. I've got just me attending here. So I've got it better at training people to um, RSVP. To kind of give you an example here, let's go some past events. So right here, this is the one that's coming up on Tuesday. I've actually only got a capacity for 24. I put 32 because sometimes people don't show up. And I do have extra chairs that I can pull out. But I've got 9 people coming. I get to know who they all are. Some I know as regulars, some I know are being brought in by the speaker, and some I recognize as people that I am actively getting from LinkedIn. The thing is, I've only been running this like hardcore for the last 3-ish months, so pretty much just this year when I got fed up of waiting for a partner of mine to move an existing networking meeting over. And so I haven't been using it super actively except for the last 3 months. In 3 months, we were already up to 597 members. On Meetup, I have permission to send out messages to everyone who has notifications turned on and to get emails. And people do read these emails, especially right before an event. And I'm hosting an event every week. So I have permission to email them twice a week, once to announce each of the group and the other one to let them know, hey, go on to this, the speakers change, here's some information about getting into the office. I have lots of information I email them on a regular basis 2 times a week, one to announce, one to remind. 600 people on a list, took me 3 months using on LinkedIn. Obviously you can do things otherwise, but I've actually moved these people over. That's the process of what do you do at the workshop, right? And by the way, I'm actually not paying attention to the Be Live. So if you're commenting, I don't know, but feel free to comment, ask questions on this if you do have any questions. The next one is do personalize it a little bit. So I'm going to be using some Relay That just because it makes it so freaking easy. So I'm going to go down to, up to Business Growth Network because it's got all the branding already. I'm going to go to the saved files. Boom. I've got the one that you can see that I was working on before. It's going to pop up here and all that stuff's going to come up there. I'm actually going to go over here to Facebook to pull some information. So on LinkedIn, I can go back here. I'll kind of some of my messages there. Oh, look, there's me live. Chilling. I'm just straight up still as picture. Save image to downloads on Relay That. I'm just going to come over here and drag and drop it where it needs to be. I'm going to come over here, get a different business image. Business. Got some fist bump. I'm going to go down because I always get the same pictures, I feel like. And then I want to pull his logo. Actually, I already have his logo, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to go find it right now, though. I'm going to open image in a new tab, save image downloads. Come back over here to Relay That. Drag and drop it to there where that image is. It's looking a little big, so I'm going to come change the size here by editing it. There we go. I've got the bluish background. So this is kind of how we generally keep everything. By happenstance, I know that in our Archivio account, we've been working on all his different talks. So unbeknownst to him, I'm just going to pull a talk and choose for him. Normally you might not do that, but I can, so I will. We build funnels in the morning. This last week he happened to be building his, except for today, because he couldn't be there. He was trying to be in his car, and that was just not working. So this page actually has a lot of information. Not the exact one I need, though. High converting homepage, clone. It'll be in this one. That is certainly not it either. Why is their page not there? This makes me so nervous, I'm not going to lie. I know we set up another page for him. I'm just wondering now where we did it. And it had all his stuff. Oh my gosh. Speaker book website. We would have had to because we started. Oh, Kaivio, you're failing me. There's only 2 pages in here. Hmm. I don't even know if I actually want, that's a whole funnel. That was not what I wanted to do either. All right, so I don't have that information. See if I can remember some of his stuff. How active listening can drive sales. I like that. He didn't know it, but he's doing it. He was supposed to do it today. He's a sales guy. He'll make it up as he goes. And if he doesn't like it, he can change it and I will fix it up. So here we go. I've now got a topic. I'm going to click on Scott Schilling. I'm going to edit this individual one because I do populate them out for all the different weeks. So I'm only going to edit this meetup. How to use active listening to drive sales. Oh, got it over with his name. All right, we're going to go with that. I'm actually going to delete that. How do you drive sales? Scott Schilling. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to add this in the details. I could have more here, but I don't. All that stuff is pre-filled out for me. I wrote it once and never again. I'm going to edit the image because I want it to look and stand out. I want people to immediately know what they're getting themselves into. I want it to look professional. Boom, finish. Done is the new perfect, as Scott and I are constantly saying online. I'm going to save the changes there. I'm going to take this link as well and post it over to the email I was supposed to be putting and sending out. I'm also going to send it to Scott so he can invite people. And then we have another one that we're leveraging. So we're using the exact same group. So I'm going to come back over here to my own group. That's weekly. We actually don't have one, but I need one for Thursday. So I'm going to have that one sent out as well. So when people tell us no on direct offers for cold outreach, that we can invite them somewhere else. But this is actively working. People are showing up to these. Like I said, we have 600 people that we're allowed to connect with. I will drive them from LinkedIn. Like I said, you can see we got 9 here. The first time we did it, we had like 24 actually show up, but we maxed out capacity online with people signing up. And how do I get them to go there? So I've got some messaging. You'll see I have a ton of people I'm inviting. These are connection requests. So I'll be like, hey, evening, William, because I Netflix and do this at the same time. My name is Jenna. I'm looking to connect to other digital marketers in the Dallas area. No pitch. She's actually not. Okay, we'll ignore that. Want to invite you to our networkers meeting every Tuesday at our office so we can meet offline too. Thanks for connecting, William. Would love to see you in person at our meetup here. Link to it. It is tracking. So I'm tracking those links. We make a point to create meaningful connections with our attendees and always have a mini workshop tailored to professionals. So I could even say that tailored to whatever group that I'm reaching out to if I want to do more. And these people get back and we start conversations. We have whole conversations about what we're doing, and I get to invite them to very specific ones during those conversations. I do that to so many people. And I'm still doing like the connections. I try to make people laugh. It's not all just me pushing whatever I'm doing. Hundreds and hundreds of messages every single week that are being sent out to invite people. Not everyone's going to join, and that's okay. Some people take their time around getting there. Sometimes I have to get to know people, and that's okay. These are the connection requests. The direct messages I tend to say for things that are more prominent, like our direct offers. or direct lead magnets, but for LinkedIn, we've used those there as well. Relay that to make all your images. I'm just stealing stuff from Kyvio today. And I didn't put all this stuff in there because I'm missing a page and that makes me really sad and I'm going to go over it. But that is how we've kind of leveraged LinkedIn and meetup.com. And we are filling the house on Tuesdays and Thursdays and driving people to our office. So if you'd like to learn more, ask me questions in the comments. If not, and otherwise, I'll add this some of our additional training. And I hope that helps, guys. Bye there. Have a great day.